The mini album is called Vivarium, and we've worked on a bunch of songs. Well, we've reworked a bunch of songs when we got here because we realised that we weren't actually good enough to record the shit ones that we had originally. So there's 8 songs on it. There's 2 old ones because this is getting released in the States as well as Europe. And no one in the States has ever heard of us before. So Audience and Audio and What Is Light are both on. And a song called Lightspeed, a song called Caribbean War Syndrome, Better Weather, Old Grey Face,
John Wayne.
John Wayne, Human After All.
Yeah.
That's it.
Freebird.
Freebird.
And Freebird, yeah.
Who could
Cover of
forget?
Freebird as well.
We worked with a great guy called John Travis, who is originally from England, but he's lived over here for many years now. And working with him was great. Like, he kind of had loads of ideas that he brought to the table, and I mean 90% of them were all we took on board and have all kind of enhanced the songs.
So you're saying 10% were shite?
10% were really bad, John.
10%.
Yeah, so for the most part, it was incredible, and it was just a lot of fun to work with him. He's
We had
a really cool guy.
It was really like a really exciting way of recording. That we'd always have recorded everything separately before, but we got the chance to all get in a room together and just have everything mic'd up as if you were playing just as if we were playing a gig really, and just all feeding off each other, looking at each other and playing all the songs live, recording to a nice big
We had
analog Neve desk and
2 key words, organic and energy.
organic and energy, and 1 key phrase, release the chains.
Release the chains.
Release the chains.
Yep. And we got to work with Red Bull Records just because they were, of all the people we spoke to around the time we were looking to kind of work with the label, they were the people who made us most excited about being our band, and they understood us more than any other label we spoke to.
They were
And
the people who were most excited about making us our band,
yeah,
and not
and
their band.
we
Yeah.
jumped at the chance of being able to grow organically as a band and not be forced into anything, which a lot of bands on other labels
Yeah.
are. So for us, it was kind of
I mean,
hands down
We kind of
choice.
we kind of learnt that because we'd spoken to a lot of labels kind of the year before when we were doing a lot of supports for other bands, and they really didn't talk about anything apart from themselves and their careers. And I used to do this and I used to do that, and it was the first time we'd ever actually met with people who wanted to talk about our band, so it was kind of a natural, healthy decision.
The interesting thing is that everybody who works at this label, the things that they've all done before are so impressive, but they didn't feel the need to actually sell themselves based on
Yeah.
that. They just
Yeah.
sell themselves based on what they want.
And
to
as
do
well,
with
we've
their
always kind of set our goals and our kind of bar as being like a challenge, and we would rather we were doing something that was kind of forging a new thing with a record label than just copying everything else that's happened before. So we're excited about it.
Yeah. Now, in terms of like fans' expectations of this record, the fact that we've signed to Red Bull, I don't think expectations have changed. Like, the people who kind of have heard of our band will kind of they had their own expectations of what this record was going to be before we signed to a label, and I don't think, unless people are that fickle, that those expectations will have changed. Because I mean, signing to a label hasn't changed how we work as a band or who we are as musicians. So we've kind of just
I mean,
continued to do the same thing that we've always done. So
what are people's expectations anyway?
yeah.
I don't care about anyone's expectations unless they think we're going to be massive, because that's kind of the whole point in us trying to be a band. And I'm not saying we're going to be, but that's what we would at least try and always want to be, a bigger and better band. So hopefully everyone's expectations are the same as when before we signed or not.
As far as the rest of the year goes, we head home from America this week, and then within a couple of weeks we start doing all the festivals. So hopefully we'll have quite a few of them to do, and going back to Europe and stuff again. And then after that, I think we're just back touring again. Hopefully, like UK and Europe again, and I think we'll do our first American tour in the autumn or the fall. as they call it. And yeah, so like a lot to come. We can't wait to start playing shows again, because I mean it's been too long and we're getting fidgety, so we're looking forward to playing again. Lost my train of
Basically, he's
thought.
trying to say we're always writing. If we weren't always constantly writing or trying to think of how we can be a better band, then we don't feel like we're a real band. So as soon as this is finished, we're going to start writing our new album and hopefully record it at the start of next year.
That's
Nice
better.
work.
That's better.
Over and 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 over and